So in this session what we have to do is, we are going to develop a web application and deploy it on a Node server. To get started, first of all, we'll open command prompt. You can run this command prompt as an administrator. On this command prompt, you can proceed to a directory known as Node Training, which I have created for this particular training. Within this Node Training, we are going to get started with our new project, and let's call this project as project 1. I'm going to create a node project, and in order to create a project, we are going to make use of Express, and using Express we are going to create, let's say, my project 1. As soon as we press enter, a project 1 will be created for us. So this is a sample project which is created for you, and this is an Express project which works on Node.js. Now once we are done with creation of the project, now we are going to install package npm libraries for this project. So we'll move to the directory project 1, and we are going to do npm install. So once npm has been installed, then we can proceed to starting the project, and we'll test how it looks like when we get started with a sample project on Express. Now once your npm libraries have been installed into your project, now what next you can do is, you can proceed to start your project, and let's say we are going to start our project using the command npm start. Now our project 1 is running on the Node server on port number 3000. Port number 3000 is the default port for running the web application. In case if you want to modify the port number, you can proceed to the directory and you can modify the port number. The port number information is available within the www file available in bin directory, and this we have already done in the previous session. So now what next we have to do, once we have got this available, my Node server, I'm going to put that on the right hand side. And now what next I would like to do, I would like to open my Google Chrome, and on this, what am I going to do, I'm going to search for the application, and I'm going to test that on my user interface here. So what we can do is, if you want to run this application on the local area network, you can also check the IP address of your machine, and you can test through that as well. So what I can do is, I'll go to my command prompt, I'm going to get my IP address on my wireless network interface, and the IP address is 192.168.0.101. So now what we can do is, we can simply proceed to 192.168.0.101 on port number 3000, and as soon as we enter, a request has been sent to the server. You can see that on the left hand side we have got a request, and once we have got the request, the page has been displayed on the web page. So if you want to test this application, so you can connect to my IP address from your browser, and you will be able to view this application running on your browser. The sample project is running on the Node server. Now we are going to modify our application, and we are going to change this default page with our custom HTML page. And in order to do that, we are going to go to our brackets IDE. We're going to open the live preview section on the right hand side. Now from here you can see that we'll go to the section working files, and here you can see that you have an option to get started. You can click on this getting started menu, you can click open folder, and you can proceed to the project which you want to open. So what we will do, I'm going to click on open folder. As soon as we open a folder, we'll go to our directory Node Training, and within this Node Training we have a directory known as project 1, and this is our project which we just created with npm. So we are going to select this folder, and now you can see that your project is displayed here. We have already seen that we have a package.json file which gives you access to your unique identifier of the project, the version of the project, is it private, which script it's going to start. So we have multiple things available. Okay. Now this is your main controller, which is app.js. This is the most important file. Whatever settings you want to perform on your project, it has to be done within this app.js, and we are going to make use of this file in the fourth section of the project. Now what next we have is, you can see that this app.js defines that application is using an express static path, and this static path points to a public directory, and this specifies that all the public contents which you want to host should be available in your public directory, and all the requests which will be received by Node server will look into your public directory for the resources. Okay, so now what we have to do is, we have to proceed to the public directory, and within this public directory you can see that we have 3 more directories available, one for images, second for JavaScript, and third for style sheets. So at the moment I only have a default style sheet available. Okay, now what next I would like to create an HTML file within this public directory, and I want to rename this file to index.html. So as soon as my public directory will be accessed by my Node server, this default index file will be displayed. So if a user browses to my IP address on a port number 3000, he will get access to index file from this public directory. So let's get started and let's see how we can do that. So what we can do is, we're going to click on public. We can right click on this public directory. We can go to create a new file. You can simply click on new file and you can give a name to this file. For the moment I would like to give the name of the file to index.html. So we have saved this index.html file, and now you can see that it's empty by default. Now I would like to get started with the project, and I'm going to see the live preview of this web page which I'm going to design. So by default the page is empty because I don't have any code at the moment. Now I'm going to get started with the code. So I'm going to get started with the HTML code. Within this, let's say I'm going to have a head. Within this head I'm going to display the title. It supports IntelliSense. So the title of this project will be, I would like to define as my first web project. So now you can see that the title of the page has been changed here to first web project. Now what we are going to do, we are going to define the body section, and within this body section, now we are going to define a heading. Let's say this is my first web project. So you can see that as soon as we are typing in, we are getting access to the contents and it is being displayed live. Now what next we'll have, let's say we have another project. We'll say description of the project will be here, and then we'll have a next paragraph. Roles of users will be displayed here. So somewhat like this, we have got a sample HTML page created, and this sample HTML page I have created within my public directory, and name of this file is index.html. So by default, if you proceed to app.js file, you can see that whenever we use this slash directory, he is going to identify the index variable. Okay, he is going to identify the index variable, and the index variable has been defined here. So what he do, he goes to the roots directory and he searches for the index. Okay, and what this index actually is, this index is a root which is defined within the roots directory, and here is the JavaScript logical code available for that index. So what he says here, this is the sample express application which is created, and now there is a get request. He says, in case if you want to access this slash directory, and if you are searching for this index file, so either he is going to search for the index file which you have created, otherwise it is going to display the express title. Okay, so now since I have changed my index.html file here, so if I proceed to this web page and if I just rerun my project from here, so I'll go to my Node server. I'm going to stop Node server using Control-C. I'm going to save it. Then again, since all the changes have been made to my brackets project, I'm going to restart the project. So let's go here, use Control-S, save your project, go to your npm, just type in npm start. As soon as you get started with your project again, now the changes will be made to your project and the project has been restarted again on the server. So So once we are done with the changes, now if we refresh the page here, so you can see that instead of the Express default page, now I am getting access to my default HTML content.